I remember this house, and you, Amina. I see you in my dreams.
You'd better come in. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks.
Omar loved black tea.
I don't care for it.
So, how much do you remember?
Just impressions. The familiarity I felt that drew me here. And dreams. I saw you in my dreams. You and our son. Is he here?
Thankfully, he's at school.
Thankfully?
Yusuf hates you for not being his father.
Sorry, my other former wife is calling high priority. Hi, Minnie. What is it? Dead? He's dead? Saturday, 9:30, Riverside Cemetery. Got it. Listen, I'm in the middle of a conversation with Omar's widow. Bye.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I just got word that someone close to me died.
QuietPlease.org presents Beyond Awakening. Starring David Loftus as Clay Erhardt. Episode 18, Second Death.
Mac Hardcase was not my friend. We'd been bitter rivals since long before either of us was born. But that was somebody else's decision, not ours. As I got to know him outside of the confines of our invented backstory, I saw something very different. Sure, he still tried to put on the mask of the confident, in-control captain sometimes, but you could tell that wasn't who he was. He was scared. He was helpless. He was pathetic. He deserved our pity. As I stand over this coffin, I can't help wondering who it is we're burying. Is it Ray Lotus, who I never knew? The heroic Captain Hardcase who died on January 18th? The troubled creature, the sort of ghostly shadow of those great men who wandered the earth since January? I suppose we're burying all of them. I hope he's finally found peace.
Mrs. Lotus?
Thank you. I knew Ray Lotus better than anyone. And I didn't know Mac Hardcase as well as some of you. But when I looked into Mac's eyes, I saw the same strength of character. The will to overcome. And yet life threw problems at him that he couldn't overcome. The hardest part was everything I did to try to help couldn't be enough. Couldn't save him. Maybe some of you are having similar feelings. Feelings that you should have been able to do more for him. But you can't. We can't live like that. You did what you could, and he pushed away some people he should have been bringing closer. You'll notice the headstone says Ray Lotus. Ray's parents paid for that years ago. I'm having it modified to engrave the name Mac Hardcase in the lower half. Ray Lotus, 1995 to 2035. Mac Hardcase, January 18th, 2038 to June 30th, 2038. A brief life, but one of earth-shaking significance. I think I can say with confidence that Ray would have been proud.
We filed out, except for Rosita. Then Ray Lotus's loved ones began to arrive. As I left that sad place that morning, I wondered if there was a headstone somewhere with Omar Barak's name on it, waiting patiently for me. But I felt very much alive, and I wasn't failing at life like Hardcase had. I had my health, I had my job, I had ambition, I even had an invitation to see Amina again.
Come in.
Yusuf?
You're not Dad.
No, not exactly.
Then who are you? What are you?
I'm 6 months old. How the fuck should I know?
Mind your language.
Mom, I've heard fuck before.
I don't know who I am. I don't know who Omar was. I have memories of living 47 years as a fictional mad scientist, Dr. Erhardt.
But also some of Omar's memories.
1,000,000 times less. But that's why I'm here, to learn about him.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why do you want to learn about Dad? Won't it just make you even more confused?
I haven't really thought of it that way. I'm someone who likes to collect all the data so I can carefully evaluate it before drawing conclusions.
Makes you nothing like Dad. He always said analysis is paralysis.
Omar was the kind of guy who'd leap into trying to repair something without reading the manual or watching a video.
Interesting. Did he have a natural mechanical talent?
No, just overconfidence.
I've always been confident, but my skills have always matched my confidence.
So what you're saying is you think you're better than Dad.
Well, that's not exactly...
I told you, Mom. You see?
I think Yusuf is right. You're a stranger, Clay Erhardt.
I know I am. I never said just because I have a few memories.
This is a sort of uncanny valley. You look like my husband. You have bits of his memory, but you're not him, and that's
Really messed up.
Yes, it is.
I didn't mean to...
You should leave now, and don't come back.
I don't know why I'd expected anything else. You can't go into someone's home and dredge up painful memories and have your face be a constant glaring reminder of their loss, and then expect a positive outcome. I was in a bad mood when I got to work. A mood to cut through the usual bullshit and get to the bottom of things, to get answers.
Mr. Erhardt, you wanted to see me?
Boris, I'm sick and tired of getting the runaround. It's been months. I need to see actual progress on my projects. Prototypes. No more excuses.
I guess you better see Mr. Forsan.
Who's Mr. Forsan?
He's my boss.
I thought I was your boss.
What can I do for you, Mr. Erhardt?
You can tell me what the heck is going on with my projects.
You'll have to be a little more specific.
I submit my designs, a team takes them, then I never hear anything but vague platitudes. When I look into it, nobody's even sourcing materials. When I set up meetings with vendors, I always feel like I'm being humored instead of taken seriously, and my handshake deals get forwarded to legal and never heard about again. And now I find out I'm not even the real boss of my direct report.
Business is complicated, Mr. Erhardt.
You guys said you were hiring me to change the world, but you seem to be actively trying to block me at every turn and give me the runaround.
Well, I suppose Boris is right. It's time to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your inventions are, to be frank, useless nonsense.
What?
Let me take you through one. I've got your force field design here.
The multiphasic energy interference barrier.
And that's a word salad right there. Let's look at your components. Start with the phase enhancer. How does that work?
It's a simple tool that leverages quantum energy differentials in the background radiation to generate an energy lattice.
Except none of that is real science.
It isn't?
It's science word salad. And then let's look at the confinement modulator.
Modulates a dark matter beam to confine the barrier and prevent leakage while ensuring the lattice doesn't damage the mechanism.
Utter nonsense. Your ideas were all generated from the input of the world's science fiction writers, and writers aren't scientists.
Then why did you hire me?
It's all about stock prices, creating shareholder value.
But doesn't that require a product?
Oh, you are funny.
It doesn't?
Our stock rose 379% in the month after we hired you, Erhardt.
Because people thought I'd be inventing things for you, right?
Maybe a few fools. Others saw you as the mascot you are, but they know how effective a mascot can be in driving both consumer and stock behavior. You're here to show people that we've got a stake in what's coming.
Mascot? Then why have me work on my ideas?
It's part of your image. That's what you do. You're not the same character anymore if you lose your farcical delusion that you're smarter than us and here to civilize us. So, unfortunately, this conversation is damaging your value.
I quit! You hear me? I quit!
That's fine. We've got our value from you. We can just continue to hype the stuff you already started.
What?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Maybe I was a little too
Bye, Mr. Erhardt.
I was furious, but helpless. I could only walk out. Have you ever been so swiftly and deftly cut down to size, so utterly made a fool of? Months of work, months of progress toward building the future I know this planet desperately needs, and it turned out to all be a farce meant to humor and deceive me. It's easy to make a fool out of somebody new to your planet, even somebody as smart as me. And my former employer wasn't the only one playing me for a fool.
I was sorry to hear about Hard Case.
Mr. President, that was the second time one of us has been kidnapped and held at gunpoint. Third time we've been attacked. Are you going to do anything to protect us?
You have my sympathy, Mr. Erhardt, but you have to understand it wouldn't be a good look. I need to be tougher on you guys if I want a second term.
Tougher?
I'm going to have to support some compromise proposals, like restricting your movements and making you wear identity markers so people know who they're dealing with.
But that's practically murder. You know we'll be targets.
You have to see it from another perspective. People feel understandably uneasy about the possibility that anybody they encounter in public might be a cyborg. That kind of unease and distrust can tear apart a society. If you wear identity markers, then nobody else has to be suspected of being you.
This is outrageous. It's straight out of Adolf Hitler's playbook.
Oh, please. You had to go straight to Godwin's Law. You haven't been living here. You don't know how bad things got in the 2020s. Americans shipped to El Salvador and Guantanamo Bay, the fleecing of the Treasury and the end of scientific research, an alliance of fascists and oligarchs and Christian nationalists nearly succeeded in destroying American democracy. This country went through hell to reestablish the rule of law and our Constitution and the health of our people. We've still got the legacy of epidemics and floods, 10% unemployment, protests everywhere threatening to boil over. I'm not going to hand Ives a win and risk our whole damn recovery on 3 people.
We'll speak out against you. We'll rally against this.
You want Ives to be president? That's how you get Ives. Stop whining and count your lucky stars you've got me.
I wasn't quite prepared for that level of cynical, calculated, amoral plotting. It seems democracy is a system that makes leaders out of the people who value power over everything else and spend all their time scheming to retain their power or acquire more. I suppose no good-hearted person would have a prayer of competing with politicians who employ such calculated approaches. A cruel survival of the fittest. Or maybe there was something to his argument. Maybe it's just the needs of the many over the human rights of the few. Sucks when you're the few.
You feel your world has collapsed on you.
It's your world, not mine, and it's rejecting me. I'm like a transplanted organ that did okay for a few months, but is suddenly being rejected by your immune system.
Do you miss the simulation?
I think I do.
If you could go back into it, Would you?
I think I would.
Because it's safe?
And because I can make a difference there.
What good is it to make a difference in a fictional world?
What good is it to be steamrolled in a real world? And don't pretend you people don't do the same thing. I've seen how much time people spend enveloped in fiction, playing a game, VR, watching a show, reading. You people flee reality to the maximum extent you can get away with without starving.
I suppose many of us do.
Most of you. So don't judge me.
I didn't say I was judging you.
You didn't say it, but you were.
Well, consider that part of growing up is learning to accept that the world doesn't bend to our will. To accept that we may not be able to make the difference we want to make. Kids imagine themselves growing up to become superheroes or presidents or astronauts. Adults realize they can't expect so much. Almost everyone is in the same boat in that regard.
You're saying I expected too much? That I need to accept I'm just a tiny speck on this planet?
Other than to change it, what would you like from the world?
I just want a chance to become my own man, not what others have made me.
You don't think you're getting that chance?
Everything going on in my life is driven by how I was created, who others made me. My so-called friends were chosen for me. Interplantec just wanted what I represented. The whole thing with Amina and Yusuf was because of Omar, not me.
Don't you feel Omar is a part of you?
He's a part of my past, but I'm not him any more than I'm the Mad Doctor.
Then who are you?
That's what people need to let me find out. I'm 6 months old. 6 months old. But it feels like the world is telling me I've run out of time and have to make a choice that'll be set in stone.
You feel you've run out of time?
I know I'm running out of time.
Interesting.
Dr. Peterson, your society is sick. I've seen a lot of dying patients in my time. My imaginary time, anyway. I've never seen one more pathetic, further beyond hope than this society. I can't fix it. I can't even make the slightest dent in your problems. I can't even protect myself. Can't even hide away and ignore it. Unless maybe I go back.
It's interesting that you feel this urge to return to where you were before you were born. Much like a return to the womb.
Do you hear anything I'm saying, Doctor?
I hear you.
Sure doesn't feel like you understand.
Mr. Erhardt, I don't think you're due for a physical for a while. What brings you to us?
Do you have time for a serious talk?
Of a medical nature?
Not exactly.
Sure, I can take my break now. Let's sit over there by the window. So, what is it?
Dr. Vatika, I don't think our situation in the world is tenable.
You mean you, Misty, and Trisha?
Yes. We've been attacked repeatedly. Mac was killed. The public either fears or hates us. Political forces are aligning against us. We can't stay anonymous. We can't change things, and we can't go on the way things are.
I understand, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Maybe there is.
I think you overestimate my importance.
No, I'm not saying you can change the world, but you and Minnie and your team can save us.
How?
Take us back.
You want to live here in Monolith Eigen again?
No, I want to live on the Chimera.
You're talking about going back into the simulation?
I haven't decided, and I haven't asked the others yet, but I want to know if it's a possibility.
I know Dr. Moreau would welcome it. It would open up new research opportunities she's talked about. And it should lower tensions. Our CEO would have to approve of it, of course, but I don't think that will be a problem. Actually, hold on a sec.
This is Martha Vang. What can I do for you, Dr. Vatika?
Miss Vang, Clay Erhardt wants to know how we'd feel about the possibility of plugging him back into his simulated life on the Chimera.
Absolutely. It'd take a lot of the political pressures off me and bring our research back to where it can most directly benefit us. Tell him they're all welcome back whenever they're ready.
Thank you, Miss Wang. I won't take any more of your time. Well, you heard.
Her eagerness makes me wonder if this whole idea is a huge mistake.
We won't force you. You should talk with the others.
Yes. I'll set up a meeting with them. It's not a decision to be taken lightly.
Beyond Awakening, Episode 18, Second Death, was written and produced by Paul Nerum. It starred David Loftus as Clay Erhardt. Also featured were Richard N. as President Kruk and Boris, James Lorenz as Bob Forson, Alex Foote as Dr. Peterson, Sweeter Mangal as Dr. Maya Vatika, Kat Leroy as Amina, Rue Ryder as Rosita Lotus, Jackson Arthur as Yusuf, and Kate J. White as CEO Martha Vang. This is Paul Nerum. Music licensed from Joel Studler and Creative Commons Zero public domain sources. Special thanks to our backers who made this possible: Jamie Henderson, Joanne Phillips, George Williams, Claudia Mangente, EVD, Dave, Capable T001, Sydney Umanya, Steph, and Kyle Walkingham. To learn more about Beyond Awakening or support the show, go to quietplease.org/awakening. Thanks for listening.